Welcome back to another segment of Manifest with SI Power. Hope everybody's doing wonderful out there. Before I jump into this content, I'll let you know a little bit about me. I have multiple coaching processes. I work with corporate associates and I work with entrepreneurs, right? 5-figure and 6-figure entrepreneurs. I have a slew of testimonies over the last 5 years for sure. People that got homes, people that got dream homes, all types of cars, Mercedes, Range Rovers, G-Wagons, Dodge Demons, you name it. Promotions that eluded them 3, 4, 5 years. So this information that I'm sharing definitely works. I never really talk much about what I do personally, to celebrate and type of lifestyle, whatever. But I've done major events with celebrities, and this is different cities. And I have the pictures, videos to prove it. My Zoom is filled with video testimonials where you just see authenticity, where I ask the question, did I force you to be on this video? Am I paying you to do this video? And I just let them tell their story. And I also invite them to tell what they don't like about my coaching, because I'm just a real person. What you see is what you get. So before I go into the content, I'm telling you, everybody can do this. And in the long form or traditional videos like this, my email address is available. If you just want to call to inquire to find out about me, if you're skeptical, you want to ask questions, I'm open to all of that, because what I do is I share my life experiences from corporate America and being in the coaching and consulting space. I know a lot, I've done a lot, I can do a lot, I can help you do a lot, if that makes sense. But you have to reach out to me. A lot of people that are novices usually start out with just email coaching, and pretty much anybody can do that. But this is what I'll tell you, and this goes with any coach. If you're not going to do the inner work consistently, you think that you're just going to lay in your bed and confess and think that things are going to happen for you, I can tell you right now, you're going to be greatly disappointed. There is not anything that you can just have without doing some form of inner and outer action for. I mean, if it's worth having, it's worth putting some effort towards it, meaning right action, inspired or led to do action. All right, so let's get into it, right? So I'm going to hit a lot of different spots, but you'll get the gist of it. I'll mix it all up like the cake mix by the end. So let's just start off with some premises, right? There's universal laws and there's universal principles, and principle and laws are interchangeable. A principle works for all people in all places at all times, right? It's not aware of your sex. It's not aware of your age. It's not aware of your misfortunes. It's not aware of what side of the track you came from. It don't care about none of that. Whoever works in alignment, in agreement, in harmony with the law or the principle will receive the results, right? So we have the law of assumption, you have the law of attraction, and then there's the laws of mentalism, like the laws of rhythm, the law of correspondence, as above, so below, as in heaven, as on earth, as within, as without, right? The mirror principle, right? Whatever is going on inside of you, automatically at some point is going to come on the outside of you. So you got to become aware of all of this, right? And so you hear these sayings and you think that they're just cliche, and you're just thinking, oh, that's that darkness, that's that new age, that's this, that's that. And you're putting judgment on it because of what the hypnotic societal programming has done to you, and you fear it. But the things that you fear in this world is the very things that you need to learn about so that you can create a better quality of lifestyle or better reality in this video game, playing in this matrix. Okay, this is important. So you hear things like everything is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Law of thermodynamics, right? You heard that creation is finished, right? I mean, God was at the end when he began, right? Genesis. Okay. So all of these things are truths. Truths are simple, truths never change. Truths are simple, truths never change. Truths are simple and they never change. You can look at James 1:17 where it says every good gift, every perfect gift comes down from the Father of lights, where there is no variableness of turning. It don't change. The Hebrews 13:8, I like to substitute I am is the same, or I am that I am is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Does not change. So consciousness, God consciousness, source consciousness, never changed. It was with you when you came out the womb. It was with you when you was 1 year old, 2 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, 25 years old, and beyond, however old you are, according to the world system. Truth is simple and does not change. It is not altered. It is not affected by any reflection or anything from the outside. The inner is the cause. Imagination is the cause. Consciousness is the cause. Identity is the cause. Self-image is the cause. Self-concept is the cause. How you see yourself is the cause. How everything works for you is the cause. Your attitude, your state, your consistent, your continuous, your constant, your dominant state is the cause, right? So to the degree, to the measure that you take radical ownership and get out of victim consciousness, things will begin to line up for you. To the measure, to the degree that you take radical responsibility. Responsibility means the ability to respond intelligently, right? Emotional intelligence. Don't be wasting your substance. Things will begin to line up for you. To the degree and measure that you take radical accountability. Accountability is the highest form. I like to say regulating, because management is kind of a limited word. So regulating, to the degree that you can take radical accountability for your creations and understand that if you don't like your creations, you can uncreate it and recreate it. You can uncreate it and recreate it. You can uncreate it and recreate it. Okay? So we went over this, right? Everything is energy. That's all there is. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It just changes forms. Creation is finished. We know that God finished everything, right? 7 days. We know that there is something greater than us, right? And that we are connected to that. And we operate to a measure exactly like that. Whether you want to call yourself a demigod, God, co-creator, creator, the label doesn't matter. The truth remains the same. You are the one orchestrating, illustrating, and executing everything. If you continue to blame something outside of yourself, it's not going to go well with you, right? You basically giving your power away, and you're sitting there like you don't have a say in the matter. And as long as you do that, that's the way it'll be for you, right? You're so powerful that you can create the illusion that you're weak. You're so powerful that you can create the illusion that you don't have money, you don't have enough, you're not worthy, you're not deserving. These are all programs playing in the backdrop of your unconsciousness, right? And whatever we accept, whatever we believe, whatever we know, it becomes so. Whatever we accept, whatever we believe, whatever we know, it becomes so. Whatever we accept, whatever we believe, whatever we know, it becomes so. So what I'm saying to you is wake up, right? You are the I am awareness. You are the one that is watching and observing everything. You are not the body. You are not the thought. You are not the brain. You are the one witnessing these. You're witnessing the brain. You're witnessing the body. You're witnessing the experiences. You supersede them. You are above them. You're in the 4D, non-local, right? Broadcasting in the 3D. There's a difference. And so, to the measure you begin to understand this exact knowledge, this specialized knowledge, and you begin to apply it like you apply everything else, like the rules to driving, right? You stop at stop signs, you stop at the light, you use your turn signal. When you begin to apply this information, just like you do the rules to driving or the rules that you follow at work, things will begin to work out better for you, right? No one has a lock on this. These principles and these laws work the exact same for every single person. Money is just not for certain people. It's for whoever can operate in the principles and the laws to harmonize, to have coherence, to have positive experience with money, get to receive the benefits of constantly, continuously, and consistently having money, right? If you have value and you can deliver value and exchange value, you can always get money, right? Stop making it hard, because whatever you say becomes your martial law. If you say it's hard to get money, or money's hard to come by, or money doesn't grow on trees, that's your truth. You set the law in place. You make the rules for your reality, right? And so, to the measure that you understand this and begin to catch yourself and begin to install new programs instead of just running on autopilot and running those programs that was passed down to you, or that you adopted and just accepted. No shame, no blame, no judgment. That's when your life will begin to change course. Your reality will begin to change course. So it's important, right? Everything comes out of your identity. It's kind of like an Airbnb. It's all inclusive. Your identity, right? The most important question in the Bible. Who do you say that you are? Because every single solitary thing is coming out of that. Based on your identity, that's where your assumptions, your beliefs, your emotions, your expectancy, and your actions are coming out of, and that produces your results, right? No one can do this for you. No great coach, no guru, none of that.